Ah, the most dangerous women in the world. Not your average neighbors, unless you live in a very unusual neighborhood. These are the women who would give James Bond a run for his money, or at least make him think twice about asking for his martini shaken, not stirred. From the masterminds of espionage to the queens of the criminal underworld, these ladies have turned danger into an art form. They're more likely to be found defusing a bomb with a bobby pin or hacking into government secrets than baking cookies. Unless those cookies are laced with a truth serum, of course. So buckle up and keep your wits about you as we delve into the tales of the most dangerous women in the world. Ching, the Pirate Queen. Once upon a time, in the early 19th century, there was a woman who ruled the South China Sea with an iron fist. Ching, a former prostitute, became the most feared pirate in history, commanding over 300 ships and 20,000 to 40,000 pirates. Her code of laws was strict and brutal, but effective. She battled the empires of the time, the British, Portuguese, and the Qing dynasty, and outwitted them all. Eventually, she did what most pirates only dream of. She retired, accepting an amnesty and keeping her loot. Ching wasn't just a pirate. She was an empress of the seas, proving that in a world of men, a woman could not only survive but reign supreme. Valerie Plame, the CIA operative. Picture a modern-day espionage thriller. Valerie Plame, a high-ranking CIA operative whose cover was blown by a government leak in 2003, igniting a political firestorm. Valerie was involved in various global intelligence operations, working undercover in counterproliferation. Her exposure not only ended her career, but also raised questions about government accountability and the ethics of intelligence work. Valerie's story is one of intrigue and betrayal, a real-life glimpse into the shadowy world of spies, where a woman's wit and courage were her greatest assets. Phoolan Devi, the Bandit Queen. From the dusty ravines of India emerged a figure of both reverence and fear. Phoolan Devi, born into poverty and subjected to abuse and injustice, Phoolan defied the odds. She became the leader of a gang of bandits, seeking revenge against those who had wronged her and her low-caste community. Known as the Bandit Queen, she was a modern-day Robin Hood for some and a ruthless outlaw for others. Her life was a whirlwind of rebellion, capture, and eventual political ascent as she became a member of parliament. Phoolan's story is a testament to the fiery spirit of a woman who refused to be silenced. Grace O'Malley, the Pirate Queen of Ireland. In the 16th century, the coasts of Ireland were ruled by a fierce and formidable leader, Grace O'Malley. A pirate, chieftain, and rebel, she was a thorn in the side of the English monarchy. Commanding a fleet of ships and hundreds of men, she controlled the seas around her land, demanding tribute from those who dared pass. Her legendary meeting with Queen Elizabeth I, where two powerful women negotiated as equals, is a testament to her strength and cunning. Grace's life was a series of battles, negotiations, and strategic alliances, showcasing the power and resilience of a woman in a male-dominated world. Lyudmila Pavlichenko, the deadly sniper. In the midst of World War II, a Soviet sniper named Lyudmila Pavlichenko stepped onto the battlefield and into the pages of history. With 309 confirmed kills, she became the most successful female sniper in history. Her nickname, Lady Death, struck fear into the hearts of her enemies. A symbol of female prowess in combat, Lyudmila's story challenges the stereotypes of women in war. Her visit to the U.S. and friendship with Eleanor Roosevelt marked a significant moment in wartime propaganda, showcasing the power of women on the front lines. Rosa Klebb, the fictional femme fatale. Let's turn to fiction for our next dangerous woman, Rosa Klebb, the iconic villain from Ian Fleming's From Russia with Love. A high-ranking member of the Soviet intelligence and a key figure in the criminal organization Speak to Yuri, Klebb is known for her ruthlessness and her deadly weapon of choice, a poison blade hidden in her shoe. While fictional, Rosa Klebb has become a symbol of the cunning and deadly female antagonist in spy stories, inspiring countless characters and reminding us that sometimes the most dangerous figures come in the least expected forms. Nancy Wake, the White Mouse of World War II. Finally, we meet Nancy Wake, a heroine of the French Resistance during World War II, nicknamed the White Mouse for her ability to elude capture. An Australian living in France, Nancy became one of the most effective and elusive operatives of the war. She organized escape routes, led guerrilla attacks, and even killed an SS sentry with her bare hands. Her bravery and strategic genius were instrumental in undermining Nazi operations. Nancy's story is not just one of resistance, but of extraordinary courage and defiance in the face of overwhelming odds. Irena Sendler, the courageous rescuer. In the shadows of World War II, a Polish nurse and social worker named Irena Sendler embarked on a daring and compassionate mission. She was a key figure in the Zagota, a Polish underground organization dedicated to aiding Jews. Irena masterminded a risky operation to save Jewish children from the Warsaw Ghetto. Under the guise of a public health specialist, she smuggled out approximately 2,500 children, providing them with false identity documents and sheltering them with willing Polish families and orphanages. She meticulously recorded their real names and placed the lists in jars, burying them with the hope of reuniting the children with their families after the war. Irena's bravery and ingenuity not only saved thousands of lives, but also offered a beacon of hope in humanity's darkest times. Her story is a powerful testament to the impact one person can have in the face of systemic evil and oppression. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt. No list of dangerous and influential women would be complete without Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic kingdom of Egypt. Far more than just a legendary beauty, Cleopatra was a shrewd and savvy political strategist and an adept linguist, fluent in several languages. She reigned during a time of tumultuous change and used her intelligence, charisma, and political acumen to keep Egypt independent while Rome expanded its empire. Her romantic liaisons with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, two of the most powerful men of Roman history, were as much political alliances as they were personal. Cleopatra's life was marked by battles for power, a complex web of alliances, and a tragic end, making her story one of the most captivating tales of history. Her legacy as a ruler, a tactician, and a woman who defied the expectations of her time continues to fascinate and inspire to this day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe channel. See you next time.